End of the season.
What is up,
Every
everybody?
win, 19
We
votes,
are
you'll earn event
back.
cards that you can take to the exchange for more than 25 exclusive player cards to bust up your lineup.
One of these special.
What the hell is going on? Why is it echoing? I don't know why I got an echo. All right.
Coming to you live.
That is loud. What the hell? All right, let's see how that is.
On this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Murray. Jerry West unable to get his shot to go. Jokic kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Denver. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Pass to West. Porter against Kobe. It's good from long range.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Murray surveying the D. Outside Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Shaq dishing to Johnson. Battles through traffic.
Let's go.
The sheer size of Magic, we don't see it ever with guys running the offense.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Good.
I was looking at the thing. I was trying to fix the volume.
And once
It's
he got
fine.
to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that
Missed.
size and length.
We missed.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. He has 5.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone.
Okay, why we got a timeout? I can fix the volume.
The team. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic. Playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off
First game of the night.
himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The Lakers making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Baylor. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now here's Porter. If it counts.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Johnson, the pass to Baylor. first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. The baseline J. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Outside Gordon. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball.
Damn.
And he's
All right.
not gonna miss that sort
That
of
happened.
opportunity from deep.
Outside Baylor. To Johnson. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Murray kicks to Gordon. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Outside Porter. At 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. Bryant inside. Defended by Gordon. And Kobe throws it down.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Let's go. We might have to go back up to pro. I'm playing on semi-pro. We may have to go back up to pro if it gets too ridiculous.
Takes it inside, and the layup falls. Murray's got 7 points.
So far, it's a good game.
Scoring
So
machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
O'Neal finds Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
O'Neal outside. Crafty move, and it's good on the way in. Shaq's got his second basket of the night.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Porter looking it over. Gordon kicks to Murph. Pass to Jokic. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Right side O'Neal. Johnson in the corner. Outside Baylor. Over Jokic.
nailed it.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor
Let's
with that
go.
kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this.
My chat's still not working, so if you're
And
gonna,
if you're
if
just joining us,
anybody
we've
says
played
anything,
through
I'll have to
one quarter in
look
this
at it
one.
on my phone.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like how they're going right.
I don't know
back
why
to
my chat on OBS ain't
creating
working.
High-quality looks with that penetration.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
They've got James. Worthy out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Goodrich, and it's Baylor in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Goodrich passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Worthy in the corner. Kicks it out to James. 5 to shoot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Nuggets.
Come on,
trail by
LeBron.
5. Here's Watson. Great D that time from James.
My defense has gotten better.
He had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on him.
Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Good play. Just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Watson's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 7. From the arc. No good. That's miss number 2.
Come on,
He's 1
LeBron.
for 3.
Damn.
Pass to Westbrook. Shoots the 3. And James pulls it down. James driving. And LeBron throws it down.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Westbrook with it. Now, here's Watson. And another miss by Denver. To the paint. Here's Worthy. Good, and the assist goes to James. Worthy's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Please put your hands.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ryan is checked in for Baylor. And Wes subs in for Goodwin. And then for Denver, Christian Brown's checked in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Najee. Deep 2 from Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Lakers leading by 11. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Outside for Kobe. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brown. No good with the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. For 3, Kobe.
Oh,
Westbrook pulls it in.
that was
So
harsh.
it's Denver now. In the corner, Murray with it. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
the
back up to pro
worker
after this one.
Living the dream. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Murray up on top. 7 points in the game, and the shot goes in.
Semi ain't working for
Murray's
me.
attacking
I mean, it's
mentality
working, but
pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Bryant with it, now guarded by Murray. And Bryant kicks it over to Worthy. Kobe against Murray. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Sharch. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 11. Now here's Westbrook. Brown the pass to Westbrook. Here's the 3. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got himself going there.
we'll see how it goes.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out
Unfortunately,
some
I'm still having issues with defense, so
for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the Nuggets, Jokic comes in for Sharch, and it's Peyton Watson in for Porter. Here's Kobe. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Here's Westbrook. Yep, that one goes. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rest the bounce pass. And Kobe throws it down.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy.
Kobe just
with
dunking
all
at
that
will.
talent.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Watson. There's a screen by Murray. Another three for Denver.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Right side, Kobe. West against Murray. From deep, Bryant. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
I can't get the 3 to drop.
Here are the Nuggets now. 7-point differential. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Johnson in the corner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3
Got it.
chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
His first personal foul.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got blocked on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it here.
We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's becoming quite it's a good enough challenge. Damn, we're gonna have to stop Murray though. He's killing it with those 3s.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And
wow.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray outside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely.
I think that might have been a travel.
And here's Denver.
Hey, if they're not gonna call it, I'll
Pass
take
to
it.
Brown. Murray kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. The shot will not fall. Shaq with some nice D. Bryant in the corner. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Kobe. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. Pass to Jokic. Here is Porter. Gordon up on top. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. Jerry West pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shaq with it. Now guarded by Porter. West passes to Kobe. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal on the wing. The 3 from Bryant. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th assist in this one. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan. Clearly. The Nuggets trail by 14. Outside Porter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Murray kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. And here's Jokic outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Lakers ball.
Let's go. That was a nice block by Shaq, too.
Shaq down low. He's against Jokic. Shaq can't get it to go. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They get it again. Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Back to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Defended by West. Here's Jokic. Yes, that goes in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Kobe against Porter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Kobe's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot.
There we go.
Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable.
That was a bad pass.
Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
I don't know what the heck happened.
That was a bad pass
Careless
right there.
turnover.
Baylor, he's checked in for West. And a switcher also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Shaq passes to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Kobe. Good defense by Jokic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. It's in. What a play by Kobe.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Murray finds Porter. With the floater. And Baylor with the block. And he's able to get it back. The shot's good.
Hey, I got the block, though. The defense is getting better.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Bryant. Back to Shaq. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Puts up a 3. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 assists tonight. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 15-point game. Outside Porter. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Baylor. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th.
Yeah, we just want to start
And
the
a
4th.
quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. LeBron James is out there with Baylor. Then it's Bryant. Then there's West. And it's Mikan at the 5. That's the Laker 5. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Mikan. Lakers leading by 17. And it's Bryant in the corner. Bryant to the hoop. And the layup is good. Kobe's
Got him again.
points for the game.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one
28.
of the better athletes to ever play this game.
He scored most of their points.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Pass to Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Kobe. Sweet little floater. Bryant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Attention fans, now on the court,
James Worthy's checked in.
I think we're going to have to go up the pro again.
number 42, James.
Make it more of a challenge.
The Nuggets trailed by 19. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's West in the corner. Hits the three-point line. West has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray.
Ah,
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call.
that was stupid.
It's on Jerry West.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. Jamal is lights out at the line.
Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson.
2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. LeBron outside. He gets that one.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Murray against West. Teardrop shot. Here's LeBron. Misses
What the
off
hell were you
left
doing,
eye.
LeBron?
It's Westbrook with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if we've come to expect that from Westbrook, hard charging, putting defenders in a situation where they just have to foul.
That one is on. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. Good on the second free throw.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Out to Kobe. On the wing, James. Again, James.
I cannot get that
The
three ball to
Nuggets
drop
trail by
tonight.
21. And Porter, here we go. It's rebounded by Mikan. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Worthy outside. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Gordon finds Jokic. The 11-footer, and it's good off the back of the rim.
I hope I don't blow this at the end.
ability to hit mid-range shots makes Gordon that much more dangerous. Talk about versatility.
I'm just starting to have bad defense now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. West outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Murray, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Kobe, and he uses the glass on the way. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
32 points.
And how about that high release
Jeez.
Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
Here's Murray. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. Kobe, that's for 2. They get it back. O'Neal. And terrific work on the offensive glass.
Nice.
The strength of O'Neal it is otherworldly.
To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. West, right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Matador defense. That's one of the
Yeah, we got to go back to pro.
he is ever going to see.
An unorganized
I thought
defense
semi-pro would be
is not
enough,
gonna
but
help
it's
them close this deficit.
just not enough
So
of a
Denver
challenge.
ends up going with a whole new group.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
3.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson inside. And that one, good.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Saric. Here's Najee. Denver passing it around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. O'Neal with the steal. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Bryant the pass to West. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Clock at 4 from 12 feet out. Another shot. West, that's good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just switching.
That was a great first game.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was...
I mean, was there any doubt? You knew who the player of the game was going to be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look.
Oh wait, I have to change the. Yeah, let me do this real quick.
Is 100.
See if that helps. Makes it a little bit more of a challenge.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine.
All right, let's go.
DeRozan, and it's Ellis in at the point. Sacramento on D. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside LaVine. Back to DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
To the wing, right side. Jordan goes in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that
Damn.
athleticism and explosion.
Leaving MJ open like that.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. LaVine passes to Murray. With the fadeaway. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. From deep, Jordan.
Nice job on the defensive end from LaVine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Pass to DeRozan. All alone. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Rodman, the pass to Gilmore. Here's Rose. And no good. Nice.
Can't get it to drop.
Sabonis. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Ellis good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Pippen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Ellis. DeRozan with the ball. Beyond the arc. Gilmore grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Rodman. Nice start for him.
Nice.
Timeout called.
3-point lead.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never...
And even my defense isn't doing that bad.
also making a change. Monk's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Levine. DeRozan for three. Rebound by the Bulls.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Murray passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
All right, 2-point game.
Pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Pass to Love. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2 minutes.
Outside Levine.
2 minutes.
The three. Rose grabs the board. Chicago leading by 4. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Murray. Now Monk. Second chance shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, that one was
Nice
on me.
ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Out to the right wing. Jordan, the pass to Love. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Sacramento. Pass to Murray. He can't get that one to fall. Chicago leading. Rose with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's Love. The rebound by Murray.
I don't even know what the hell that shot was.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Sabonis outside. Here's Levine for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Bulls leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. 4-3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Count it. Good.
DeMar DeRozan.
Here's Gilmore. No made baskets yet. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist of the night. DeRozan with the ball. Ooh,
I would have died if that went in. I would have died if that went in.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
No surprise there.
4-point
He's
game.
about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
See, this is what I needed. This is how I'm going to get better at this game. Is by challenging myself. I need to remember to do
Hope
that.
you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We've got Butler, and it's Pippen in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. Monk for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Monk's got 5.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Here's Armstrong. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Credit their discipline. They've been
One of my
working
favorite
for high
players,
percentage
B.J.
shots.
Armstrong.
Kings trail by 3.
Like, that entire Bulls team was
Here's
just
Valanciunas.
insane.
Pass to Monk. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I don't care what anybody says. That the early '90s Bulls.
Just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Armstrong. Outside Love. Right wing. Here's Pippen. Off the mark there with a 3. On offense, here are the Kings. They trail by 1. Pass to Valanciunas. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Butler passes to Armstrong. Over Monk. Armstrong, no good.
Damn.
Look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The second effort. The basket drops, and he gets
Oh.
one free throw coming his way.
And talk about big boy muscle. Valanciunas just outworking the defense and capitalizing as well.
I think that was all ball, but whatever.
Sacramento. Ellis comes in for LaRavia.
At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas.
All right, they got me by 2. Not a big deal.
Now Rose. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
It is when the damn ball
Sabonis
don't
has
drop.
got 4 rebounds now. Outside Levine from behind the arc. Sabonis. Rose grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Noah passes to Pippen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused.
I can
on
never get the
running
perfect, like,
plays here tonight.
very, very
There's been a
rarely
lot
do I
of
ever get a
high-quality
perfect shot.
distribution from them on the floor.
Lyles, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Here's Lyles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lyles a screen. Ellis knocks down the triple.
Ellis.
And the Kings lead by 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Time called here. The Bulls decided to talk it over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Rose, the pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Noah, no good.
Come
Sacramento
on.
leading by 3. Ellis passes to Levine. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sabonis is.
All right, now they're starting to run with it.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
Here's Rose. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Pass to Ellis. Outside Levine. Here's Lyles from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Rodman. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. Timeout called. The Kings.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Back and forth game. I love it.
Get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Jordan's checked in for Chicago. Arabia's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. The Kings leading. Monk passes to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. He has 6. Pass to Monk. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Malik Monk at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Monk drops them both. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Jordan. 3-pointer. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Jordan's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you just got to give it to MJ and just let him do what he's going to do.
A minute 39 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Sabonis. Chicago with a rebound. Jordan up top. Monk covers. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Jordan's gone a nice 5 of 6 from the field tonight. To the right side. Here's Arabia. Sinks it from distance.
Somebody missed their target.
By 1. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Noah. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
So it's Sacramento now. Chicago making their last shot. Laravia. No good from outside. Here's Noah. Still no points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Damn, I got to get him out of there. He sucks.
Here's Ellis. He's got 6. Pass to Laravia. Fades away. He gets it in there. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And the first half comes to an end.
That was a crazy first half.
Kings ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
I'm enjoying this. I really am enjoying this game.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish.
This is gonna be, yeah. Even if I lose this one, I'll be happy
so
with
here's
it.
Sacramento. They lead by 1 on the court for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at point guard. Here's Ellis. 6 to shoot. Here's LaVine for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's DeRozan missing. DeRozan's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Pippen pass to Rodman. Tipped away.
God damn.
Sabonis with the steal. DeRozan outside. Pass to Ellis. Now here's LaVine. Picked by Sabonis. Takes the 3. LaVine can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Jordan inside, working on Sabonis. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 15. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
DeRozan passes to LaVine. Lets it fly. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about
Jordan
it,
just,
I'm good
he's
with
all
it.
over
Maybe
him.
use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Jordan is just killing them tonight.
On defense, the Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to DeRozan. Back to LaVine. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boy, the offense has been on point.
Damn.
Great timing and great communication.
That would have been nice.
So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game. Murray passes to DeRozan. Shot from the top of the key. Rodman with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That one falls. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
Oh boy, what control.
I'm getting into this now. Normally I'm not into basketball. Outside of like NBA Jam.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. And he lobs it up top. Ball stolen. Jordan with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Here's Rodman. Over to the wing. Oh, deflected. Here's Jordan.
Boy, that was just a miscue.
Here's Ellis. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw misses. Chicago making a switch here. Love's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. Good on the second one. Chicago leading by 4. Rose, the pass to Gilmore. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
He misses the free throw.
Wow.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw.
I got
good.
one.
And Levine has got the ball here for the Kings. Murray for three, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got his third assist of the night. Pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Kings trail by 4. Outside Levine. Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. Launches the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Love. Out to Rose. Puts up a three. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
I'm putting up a heck of a game.
.146 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Levine attacking. And Levine throw it down.
I didn't want to try to block it because I didn't want another foul.
Leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Gilmore. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Jordan with it. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. And it's stolen by Rose. Oh, threw it down. Wow. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Levine, back to Sabonis, and it's out of bounds.
That's okay.
And Sacramento wins some changes.
They didn't score, so
comes in for Sabonis, and it's Lyles in for Murray.
I'll take it.
.23 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Oh, that's good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
DeRozan for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Chicago ahead, up 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Can't believe this is only the second
And
game.
it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we need you. Yes, you.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jimmy Butler out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. From deep 3-point land. Chicago with a rebound. Noah's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Sloan. That one no good. Sabonis with some nice D. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Sacramento, Malik Monk at the line for one.
Grant's checked in for Chicago.
Number 54, Horace Grant.
Kings trail by 10. Monk with it. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Over Rose. And the basket by Monk. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Rose, the pass to Sloan. Now here's Butler. Grant with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Sloan. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
That was stupid.
Here's Laravia. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love...
I've got to stop with so many fouls.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Kukoc. Here's Butler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
Jones, he's checked in for the Kings. And that one misses. Kings trail by 10. Laravia passes to Monk. There's the triple. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose outside. With the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I went in too far.
Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Ellis. Here's Monk. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Ellis, 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 2, Dennis Rodman.
First one falls for him. And Sacramento with some changes. Murray's checked in for Jones. DeRozan comes in for Laravia. And it's Levine in for Monk. Kings trail by 11. Ellis passes to Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handles.
Over to the left wing. Rose outside. Pass to Jordan. DeMar DeRozan grabs the
Wow.
miss.
Jordan
And here's
actually
DeRozan.
missed.
He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 9-point game. The touch on the floater from DeRozan.
If DeMar DeRozan can't find penetration, he's got options. Look, this time he goes with the floater.
Rose, the pass to Pippen. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Oh, this ain't good.
Kings call timeout.
7-point game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks, Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Pippen.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
From deep, Jordan. Rebound by Sacramento.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's DeRozan. And he gets the friendly roll
Oh,
as that
man.
one goes. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how.
Wow.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Kings trail by 5. Here's Sabonis. DeRozan right side. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jordan. Got it. Jordan's got 21.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's DeRozan. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Rebounded by Pippen. Bulls leading by 7. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. A shot from the low post is good. 23 points in the game.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Steps back and shoots. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Jordan finds Rose. DeRozan against Jordan. And he makes it on the layup. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
There we go.
And nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Murray, no good. And so here is Chicago. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Keegan Murray. No good on that.
I can't seem to get the timing down. It drives me nuts.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Chicago takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
That was a good one.
For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Of course it would be Jordan. Who else you gonna give it to? I think I might stick with the Bulls.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Chicago Bulls. facing the New Orleans Pelicans. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Pippen, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Rose, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. Michael Jordan on the wing. Offline with his three. And the Pelicans with the possession. It's a three-point game. And it's Alvarado missing. It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nice.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists
The hell?
on getting to his shot.
Stolen by Rodman. Got a piece of it. Brown outside. Driving to the basket. Misi's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Alvarado. Pass to Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around from deep. Jordan, and again, no good by Chicago. Brown finds Alvarado. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. Connects from three-point range.
And Olynyk
I might be in trouble this time.
Symmetry out there.
The Bulls off to a slow start. They trail by 6. Here's Rose. And the shot is good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Olynyk, a screen on Pippen. Here's Brown. That shot is off. Nice D from Pippen. Here's Rose. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right
Slow
towards
start,
the
but
rim.
we're getting it.
Sweet
We're
play.
coming back.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, I'm going to take a quick break to run to the bathroom. I will be right. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Love's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Here's Messi. Reeves with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. This one for three. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Love's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Love. That misses, had a chance to tie it.
How the hell are these guys missing like
I thought
that?
he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Brown inside. He's against Jordan. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the line, and he gets the bucket. Brown's got 5 points so far. Bulls trail by 4. Outside for Pippen. And he converts the layup.
Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low.
To the left wing.
In the first 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Love. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
I don't know, man.
Jordan against Reeves. Back to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Bruce Brown. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Offside Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Don't you wish you could keep like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Pelicans leading by 5. Payton outside. Pass to Messi. Now here's Brown. Here's Messi. Here's Hawkins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pippen outside. The kick out to Rose. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Pass to Hawkins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal.
Nice.
That's going to draw.
That's, we needed that.
Down the floor, not even close.
We needed that.
Illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Armstrong's checked in for Derrick Rose. It's Pippen on the wing. Butler against Hawkins. It's Butler that time on the assist by Pippen. And it's all knotted up.
Hey, we
That
came
is
back.
A tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. New Orleans on top, up by 2. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
That's okay. Still got 3 quarters to play.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's a great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen. Jimmy Butler is out there with Armstrong. Then there's Noah, and it's Love in at the 4.
Wow.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
That's a strange trip, because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Can't hit from in close. Chicago trailing. And there's the drive. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Armstrong against Payton. Pass to Kane. Back to Payton. And he banks in the layup.
Saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton.
That's okay.
Inside.
I'm not worried.
Right side, Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Robinson Earl. There's the pick. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And Love throws it down.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
The Pelicans trail. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Pelicans making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Rodman is checked in for Chicago. Rose comes in for Armstrong. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Payton can't get it to go. It's Rodman with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pippen kicks to Rose. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead. And so here's New Orleans. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Kane. The three-pointer no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Reeves outside. New Orleans moving it around. Shot to stop the run. Kane, no luck. And here are the Bulls now. And there's Rose on the assist by Pippen.
Damn, Derrick Rose is all
Pippen's
over
got
him.
4 assists now tonight.
And right now, they're just
I love it.
focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality
Last
shots,
game it was
knocked
Jordan,
them
now it's
down,
Rose.
And the game is fully in their control.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So for the Pelicans, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Bruce Brown in for Elfrid Payton. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, Brown finds Olynyk. Takes a 3. Kane, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Butler. Here's Noah. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. up top, Brown. He's covered by Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Alvarado passes to Brown. Six on the shot clock. They can use a bucket. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but
wow.
They give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Rose. Inside from downtown. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. And the basket by Olynyk.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Here's Jordan. And he makes good on the layup.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Quinones. He's covered by Rose. Brown outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. It's good.
Michael Jordan.
Here we go.
10-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. Has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Nisi's got his 2nd basket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Drives in.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Quinones. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Great first half. Can't complain about it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Nisi in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Hawkins kicks to Brown. Olynyk on a screen on Pippen. Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Now Hawkins following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Pass to Messi. New Orleans moving the ball around. Olynyk, a screen on Pippen. Brown the pass to Hawkins. Fires it up. Gilmore grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Alvarado. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Now, here's Olynyk. Pass to Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's how you finish it.
Gonna end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
That's how you finish it.
Jordan's gone 4-7 from the field here. Olynyk in the corner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, Kathy Olynyk.
And that one falls for Olynyk. And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead early. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot two. That one on Olynyk.
And as a free throw shooter, Robin has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 10. Round the pass to Alvarado. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Off target from the baseline.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Jordan gets it to go on the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 4 assists in the game. Jordan's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Messi. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Pippen. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a
Damn.
position player defensively, but
I think
that time
Pippen
he
hit it.
swatted away.
Loves check in for Chicago.
That was a nice swat, though.
2 on the clock. Shot from the wing. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Love. Up and in on the layup. Love's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A moment now to
I don't know why I keep doing that.
Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well, and I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Bulls leading by 13. Rose kicks to Love. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Jordan against Hawkins. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And here is Payton. He's got 5.
2 minutes.
Unable to get that one. Nice D from Rose. Michael Jordan on the wing. And it's Pippen at the elbow. Payton against Rose. Love kicks to Jordan.
Ooh, almost. Almost had it.
Trailed by 15. Pass to Misi. And here is Payton. He's covered by Rose. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Telling you, this Bulls team doesn't have a weak link.
On defense, Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Chicago leading by 15. Love at the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you, Love knows how to get to the line. They're terrific at drawing the defense into him while he's taking his shot.
Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Pippen, no luck.
Damn, Pippen.
And it's the Pelicans with
How you
the
gonna
ball.
miss that?
1:03 left in the third. Pass to Misi. Plays it up and banks it in. Misi's got 6.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And it's good. 2 points.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
For the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Elfrid Payton will not miss an open man.
Chicago leading by 12. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
That was nice.
So Payton will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Kane. Now Reeves. Payton in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pippen dishes to Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the one.
Let's take now this moment to bring
That was a
up
good
our
play.
State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. They've got Noah.
Damn, Rodman can't drop anything right now.
And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Sloan in at the 3 slot. Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves.
Chicago leading by 15. Pass to Rodman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Peyton passes to Kane. Peyton in the corner. Lays it up off the glass.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Rose against Peyton. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
He just let me go right by him.
Playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Reeves outside. The 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Noah. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got his 5th assist in this one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Rose against Peyton. Driving in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Rose.
Yeah, some good things happening right now with Elfrid Payton being aggressive to find his way towards the rim. I like it when he attacks like this.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And the second free throw, good. The Bulls leading by 18. Here is Armstrong. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Oh, come on.
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And his
Damn.
one up.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls.
What's up, hey? I can see when you chat went through my phone. That's it. I don't know why it's still. I'll have to have Heather look at it later.
Pippen down low. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 18. Pass to Nisi. Now here's Olynyk. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jordan passes to Gilmore. Over Hawkins. Gilmore.
Oh, that would have been a nice shot. Had that went, that would have been a nice shot.
Here's Alvarado. The rebound by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Rose nails the baby hook. Rose has got 19 points.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Alvarado with it. Looking on Rose. That one falls. The Bulls leading by 16. Rose passes to Gilmore. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Hawkins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Olynyk. Over in the corner, Brown. Driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, on Rodman.
Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Bruce Brown. Taking 2 shots.
If I can't win it with this lead, I don't deserve to
And the
play.
first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 14. And then Pippen slams it in.
Derek.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pippen's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Messi, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The drive by Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Olynyk, a screen on Jordan. Hawkins kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
That was a monster block.
Strong defense,
Look at that.
especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you
God, the
protect
last time I seen a rejection like that, I asked a girl out in 8th grade.
on that end of the floor.
And New Orleans going with a whole new
That's
group out
bad.
there. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Robinson Earl. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 1:05 left in the game. Kukoc kicks to Butler. Off on the
Oh,
layup.
that's rough.
Here's Quinones. Fires for 3. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Love the pass to Armstrong. Butler on the wing. Off with the layup.
Damn, he missed twice. Come on, Butler.
And the Pelicans with the possession. It's a 14-point game. He had a nice open look right there.
Lester Quinones.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Armstrong kicks to Butler. That's tipped. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks,
Nice.
that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Yeah, I think we're going to
this is
stick with
Kevin
Chicago.
Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
I've been putting up some pretty good games tonight.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Rizachet. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Gay in at the power forward position. Pass to Gilmore. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Basketball. Here's Jordan. And the shot's good.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Pippen. That three's off the mark. And
Come
Young has
on,
got
Pippen.
the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
That's okay.
If you come off someone,
I was losing the last game too, and I still won.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Rodman, no good. And it's Atlanta's ball. It's Daniels with a drive. Rebounded by Pippen. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Gilmore passes to Jordan, knocks it loose.
Oh, come on.
Young with it. The three is up. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 5.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Woo.
It's time for Dance Cam. Let's hear it for you.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Rizachet gets it to go.
Well, that's taken full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's Jordan. Rebound Atlanta.
Oh, there's a rarity.
Here's Rizachet. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Come on.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Rose finds Jordan. Back to Rose. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Pass to Jordan. Driving to the basket. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Risacher. He's got 7.
Remaining in the first.
Clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Pippen. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Rose. Pass to Risacher. Here's Gay. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's going to be a good game.
Now on the court, your Hawks squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Atlanta making some changes here. Niang, he's checked in for Gay. Karis LeVert comes in for Daniels. And Krejci subbed in for Young. Now here's Rose. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Barlow's checked in for Okongwu. LeVert goes against Butler. Pass to Krejci. And here's Niang. Here's Barlow. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pippen pass to Love. Now Rose. Over LeVert. Rose with the bucket.
Telling you, Derrick Rose is my go-to. Can you imagine if he was playing at the time Jordan and all them were? Oh my God. They'd win every year.
Increasing the entertainment value.
The 3 from Risacher. That shot missing. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Chicago.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. George Niang out there with Risacher. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Barlow in at the 5. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Armstrong with a bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Risacher. He's got 9. Noah grabs the board. Love with the ball. Niang's there. Here's Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. to Rizachet. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal. Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The line for the Hawks.
That free throw no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Chicago leading. Outside Love. Right side Butler. To the wing, right side. Pass to Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Krejci.
Oh, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him to take.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Hawks, George Niang, shooting 1.
Rose is checked in for Chicago. Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here they come, fans.
Pass to Niang. LeVert outside. Niang a screen. LeVert goes against Rose.
Come on.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Rose.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass,
I keep getting called for everything.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. LeVert goes against Rose. Pass to Rodman. Left side Butler. It's picked off. Now here's LeVert. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Love passes to Rose. Rebound Atlanta.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Barlow. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Rodman, the pass to Pippen. The rebound by Matthews. Atlanta leading by 4. LeVert goes against Love. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 7.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
I don't know.
And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Jordan.
2 minutes.
That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Here's Gay. Here's Rizachet. Rodman with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Rose. The rebound by Atlanta.
I can't believe I just missed that.
Outside Young. High arcing shot. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Courageous play by Young. He goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Jordan with it, and it's Young picking him up. Jordan with the bucket.
You love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Rose against Young. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Rizachet. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. Really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep, Rose. They get it again. And the basket by Noah. Noah's got his first 2 points of the night.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Daniels passes to Young. 19 seconds left in the first half. And it's Young again missing. Pass to Rose to the left wing. Here's Jordan. Basket counts. Jordan's got 11.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Young way outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Hawks on top. They lead by a bucket. And
It's going to be a close game.
With the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I'm only losing because I keep making stupid mistakes.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago trailing here. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. For the tie. Count that bucket. 13 points in the game. Jordan's gone a terrific 6 for 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Gay. Here's Daniels. Here's Rizachet. No good on the triple. Now Jordan. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Rose outside. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Rose. Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Rose against Young. And he's going for the oop here. Daniels misses.
And gearing up
I got a
for the
hand on
alley-oop,
that one.
Just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to wow.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Pass to Gay. Here's Rizachet. Lets it go from deep. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Daniels. And here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Releases from 15. And they pick up 2. Young's got 10.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Here's Rose. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Rose against Young. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gilmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rodman, the pass to Gilmore. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Tries again. Gilmore's shot is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Daniels passes to Young. From outside the
I
arc.
left him open.
Connects from downtown. Daniels has got his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Pippen. He's got 7. Out to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
3-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young from long range. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Rose. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
The Bulls making a switch here. Love's checked in. And so Rose knocks them both down.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game
What a
plan.
game. They keep ending up like this, where they're going to end up having to play longer tonight. Which I don't mind at all. I'll play longer.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. And the pass to LeVert. Here's Krejci. LeVert outside. Spins. Dieng outside. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
From deep, Rose. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Krejci. And Atlanta misses again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That one drops 4.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
LeVert outside. Here's Niang. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading. Gilmore passes to Jordan. Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. Book it off the crossover. Pippen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeVert. An easy 2 on the layup. LeVert's got 9 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Love. From deep, Jordan. The rebound.
That was terrible.
With 1 on the clock. No good on the shot. 3/4 of play. And
That was terrible.
Chicago ahead, leading by just 2. And let's take this opportunity to show you our state.
A lot of
pharmacist
mistakes
of
in
the
this game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got George Niang, and it's LeVert in at the 1. Here's Sloan. Pass to Rose. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Here's Matthews. Butler covering. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Ooh, that's rough.
Down it goes on the lob.
That was
Coming
rough.
down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Butler. Butler. So crafty around the rim.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. LeVert, that's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look.
Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Rose. Pass to Krejci. Here's Matthews. Picked his pocket. And now the Bulls in transition. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
LeVert goes against Rose. And Atlanta making a change here. Young's checked in.
personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And here's LeVert for 3. Can't get it to drop. Chicago leading by 3. Rose outside. The rebound by Atlanta.
I just had some terrible shots in this game.
Outside Young. LeVert outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. LeVert's got 9 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Bulls foul. Artis Jordan.
He's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Butler. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Barlow. Gay comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for Levert. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Gilmore grabs a miss. The Bulls on offense. Pass to Rose. The shake. Jams it in off a great move.
Yes, I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Young with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's okay.
That was on Rose. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Rodman.
Come on, Rodman.
Atlanta. Young looking over the floor. And there's the drive. Got a hand on it. Here's Pippen. And he banks in the layup. And Chicago leads by 3.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
It's going to come down to the last shot. Guarantee you.
Snyder had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Daniels, covered by Jordan, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. It's tipped.
That's not good.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Jordan. Daniels, that one's true.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Here's Rose. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Pass to Rodman. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Young. Here's Pippen. There's the 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
This is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Here's Young. Rodman with a rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him on 5.
Dennis Rodman.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He connects! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy.
Come on.
He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 4. What do you think?
I gotta work on the free. I gotta work on my shots.
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
There's Young with the 3, and he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Here's Gay. He's off from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Trae Young. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Young way outside. Misses there. So a close game.
Told you it was going to be a close one.
Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. Now, here's George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, come on. That was good.
2 free throws coming up.
That was a good block.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
It's all good.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Rose in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And here are the Thunder now. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Gilmore. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's the break. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
I could have been down by 4 right there. Thank God for Jordan.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. Rodman grabs the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
My defense has definitely gotten better, though.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Too open that time, made it look too easy.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Rudd. And the rejection by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. No good there. Nice D from Pippen. Outside Jordan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Here's Hartenstein.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Rodman passes to Gilmore. Here's Rose. Pass to Jordan. Back to Rose. It's Pippen on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Here's Rodman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chicago also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Love checked in for Chicago.
It's definitely more fun doing a co-op. But
we've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. The Bulls with the lead. Jordan left side. Love outside.
oh my God.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Gilmore. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And Williams, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I've got to get my defense down.
A highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Jordan. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams inside, defended by Butler. Stolen. Now Jordan. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nice D from Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. Caruso with the ball. Still yet to score. Williams for three. Love grabs the board. There's Rose with the three, and the three ball is good.
For three.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone.
Let's go.
They're going to be very tough to stop.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. The more I play, the more I'm starting to get it down.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far.
Definitely have defense to work on, but...
And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Williams. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Thunder trailing by 4. Wiggins, a screen on Armstrong. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pippen against Caruso. Pippen is double. Kicks it out to Love. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wallace against Butler. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
It's
I missed.
Alexander. It's 2-on-1. Wallace, the pass to Williams, and stolen by Butler. To the middle. Here's Armstrong. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Armstrong's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
We might do this more often. I am enjoying this one. Normally, I'm not a big basketball person.
Stein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Rodman is checked in for Chicago. Rose comes in for Armstrong. Outside, Dort. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Rodman. Butler in the corner. Back to Rodman. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Trains the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Caruso against Pippen. Hartenstein with the screen on Pippen. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Pippen. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Pippen's got his second bucket tonight.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
A quick trigger, and from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Drills it from outside.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's an an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. Odman passes to Love. Odman kicks to Sloan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Chicago leading. And here's Armstrong. A floater, and it's good for 2. Noah's got his first basket.
Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Noah inside, not allowing himself to be stopped.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Armstrong against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Noah. Bulls leading by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boys, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
Pippen, no luck. And they're trailing by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Jordan. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Dort. With 1 on the clock, and there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Dort. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Kind of shows how little faith they have in the rest of the team. If you're relying on one guy.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. It's Michael Jordan. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Chicago, Dennis Rodman.
Second free throw, no good.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Bulls trail by 4. Pippen, the pass to Rose. Takes it off the glass. Rose has got 10 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Launches a 3 and falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shea Gilgeous Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Gilmore passes to Rose. And here's Jordan outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Inside. Cuts off the pass. Rodman with it. Williams picks him up. And the dunk by Rose.
I'd say he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Gilgeous Alexander against Rose. And the dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The Thunder leading by 5. A rare miss for him.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean,
holy Christ, that was a hate dunk.
Calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Alex Caruso checking for the Thunder.
Alex Caruso.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Rose. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's blocked. Rodman looking it over. Outside Rose. Nice defense from Dort. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Jordan has it in the corner. No good. That would have tied it.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Gilmore. Rose against Gilgeous Alexander. And another miss by Chicago. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 8.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Uncovered. Nice jump shot. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
From deep, Rose. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Rodman passes to Pippen. Outside, Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Chicago, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They made 5 out of 6.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cason Wallace in for George. Here's Pippen. Count it. He's got 8.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Williams looking around. Pulls it from 20. Doesn't go that time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bulls lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Wiggins, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Right at the free throw line. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Oklahoma City. Noah finds Sloan. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. On the wing, Wallace, defended by Butler. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35 in the game.
But let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Bulls moving the ball around. And Sloan kicks to Rose. Count the basket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
Let's go.
He's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in
Back
for
in
Cason Wallace. And a change for the Bulls. That's checked in. Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wiggins throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Butler on the way. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder with the lead. Caruso, the pass to Jang. Now, here's George. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Jang. Kenrich Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Gilmore passes to Jordan. Softly drops in the floater.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Dort against Pippen. In the corner, Wallace with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Wallace has got the lead up to 7.
I'm going to lose this one.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Rodman finds Jordan. Jordan with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Bulls trail by 7. And then slammed in by Jordan.
With the team on his back, as he often does, the tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Running for look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in for Payson Wallace. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rose in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Outside, Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got his first points of the night.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
From deep, Rose. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And the foul on Rose. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
1:27 left to play here in the 4th. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. And here is Williams. 3-pointer. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jordan. And there's another one for the Thunder.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Stolen by Dort. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks to the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I'm not even going to bother trying at this point. I already lost.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That was a frustrating one. That was definitely frustrating. All right, I'm going to call it here. I want to thank everybody that came in, the likes, the comments, the shares. As always, it's appreciated, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon.